Hey guys, football season's here. Life is super busy. There's work, school, practice. Dinner's the last thing I want to have to think about. The other night though, I made something so easy and so cheap, it might just be the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. I'm talking about a French dip sandwich with crusty bread and au jus. It tasted just like a fine quality restaurant. I threw it in the crock pot in the morning and I didn't think twice. And by dinner time, we had these easy, wonderful, juicy, crispy French dips. It was incredible. It changed my whole mind on crock pot cooking. Usually I hate crock pots. It's always bland and no texture, but this is amazing. Let me show you how I did it. It's very easy. You're gonna wanna put this on your weekly rotation, trust me. We're gonna need 2 large pieces of eye of round beef. We're gonna have 1 medium yellow onion sliced, 4 to 6 cloves of garlic, just smashed. I'm gonna have 1 tablespoon of better than bouillon. I'm gonna have 1.5 teaspoons of soy sauce. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 bay leaves. I'm gonna put 2 in. I'm going to put in a sprig of fresh rosemary. I'm gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. This is more than 1/2 teaspoon, and then I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. I'm going to use some olive oil and we're gonna sear the crap out of these pieces of meat. So get your pan nice and hot and put some olive oil in there. You see how it just shimmers? Now we know that pan is hot, okay? So I'm gonna put my meat in there. Try not to crowd the pan. I might have to do 1 piece at a time. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 piece at a time. And we're just gonna brown it on all sides. And we'll do that, we'll repeat that with the second piece. In the meantime, I'm gonna put all the other ingredients, the savory ingredients, into the crock pot. So I've got all the savory ingredients in the crock pot, including the salt, pepper, garlic, the thyme. I'm gonna put the sprig of rosemary on top at the end. I also put the balsamic vinegar and the soy sauce in. The better than beef bouillon is sitting in the hot water, and we're gonna add that at the end. And the beef is browning. Now this really is a pretty simple meal, as are most crock pot meals, but I actually usually hate crock pot meals. I think they lack flavor and texture, but this is actually gonna turn out really nicely. So we're gonna get this beef seared up and we're gonna cram it all in the crock pot and we're gonna put it on low and it's gonna go for 8 hours. You can really see the browning and color we developed on this piece of beef. We're gonna cram the other one right in here and then we'll get going on our long cook. You just get everything in here, turn it on and forget it for 8 hours. It's simple, it's an amazing dinner. And here we are browning the second piece. This is a really fast pan, really hot right now. And you can see we're getting a lot of fond at the bottom too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the water and better than bouillon mix and I'm gonna deglaze this and then pour it all in there. We don't wanna lose any of this flavor. All right, I'm gonna turn this heat down. This is getting to where we want it. Now this will be a challenge, cramming it all in here. We'll see how we can do. All right, and this will reduce down a little bit. So now let's see how we can do a little deglazing here. The flame is on low. I'm gonna turn it off. That pan is screaming hot, and we're gonna deglaze. And I'm just gonna scrape that flavor out. It's all good flavor right here. I think I got most of it. Let's go ahead and put this in to the crock pot. My whole house is gonna smell amazing. See how rich that broth looks already? Now imagine how this is gonna be at the end of the day. We'll pour the rest in. So this is gonna be a braise here, and that's perfect for a braise actually. And there's gonna be more juices coming off the beef, and you're gonna have really tender beef that's gonna be amazing on the sandwich, and you're gonna have a lot of
Here I'm
au
slicing it
jus
as
to dip
thinly as
it in.
possible
This will
against
be a
the
fabulous
grain.
dinner.
The meat is
See you in
very
8 hours.
moist and tender, and this will make an
Ooh, it's
amazing
looking really
sandwich.
good
It may
now.
look
Very
dry, but it's super
flavorful
moist
too.
and falls apart.
Okay, I'm just toasting some baguette here with a little butter. And it's been 7 hours in the crock pot. And for 1 hour, I did high, and the other 6 hours, I did low. It looks like this. It could probably use another hour to get extra tender, but I have to go open up football camp, so I gotta skedaddle. The rest of the family are gonna eat this. Here's what it looks like. The smell is incredible. Okay, and here's some of the juice from the crock pot. And then you just dip it in and eat it, and it is incredible. Look at that. Make it, you'll love it.